Hey guys, today I'm basically gonna be explaining kind of how to survive, like some of the Twisteds in Dandy's world, just like the basic ones, and ones that some people sometimes struggle with, and some that starters just kind of need to know about. And so we're gonna start with the commons. So the commons that I sometimes see people dying to are like Cosmo and Boxton, and I want to say maybe Poppy, just like sometimes. And sometimes in Blackouts, Finn. So we're just gonna be going over those. So starting with the commons. For Boxton, he is pretty easy to survive. So for him, you aren't gonna just run in a straight line, cause I don't really I don't personally struggle with him, but don't try and run in a straight line to escape him. Try and hide behind boxes, and those little shelf thingies. I don't know, it's in the recording I'm using, that thing behind me with the beanbag, behind the beanbag. And once he gets off of you, don't try and run after him, obviously. And just kind of wait for him to go away, or if there's a different way you're going, go that way. And for Cosmo, that I sometimes see people hold on. Okay. For Cosmo, he's pretty much like Boxton. You just gotta hide behind stuff and try and escape them. Really, sometimes when I see people die, it's because of stamina. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So for Cosmo, pretty much just what you do with Boxton. Oh, okay. I'm also seeing Tisha in the recording. She's also one that I want to talk about. So for Tisha, she is pretty basic, other than the fact that she normally stands in one spot for a while, and that's why a lot of people try to go past her and just try to escape her as they go past her, but it doesn't work most of the time. So you just gotta be patient with Tisha. Other than that, she's easy to escape. Yeah. And there's another one I want. Oh yeah, Finn. He's kind of hard to see without Blackout. But he slows you down when you're done doing a machine. But that shouldn't really matter a whole ton, because because you just gotta wait there and hide behind something, or if you're Pebble or a really high speed Toon, you could try and use a little bit of stamina to get out of there. But Finn's really easy, and Blackout's it's hard to see him, so there's not much I can really say other than try and turn your graphics down, or try and play as Brightney. Use spare light bulb and get the one card from Dandy that makes you brighter in Blackouts. And yeah, start with the rares. All right, for the rares, Flutter, and who is it? Flutter. Okay, Flutter, Goob, and Scraps. Okay, there, I got it out of my mouth. All right, those 3 are pretty easy to escape. If you're like playing as Shrimpo, then yeah, escaping them with their speed is gonna be kind of hard. But they're pretty much like the commons, but they have like higher speed and abilities. Flutter's pretty easy to escape if you have a high-speed tune. So I just recommend using a faster tune if you're planning on making it to a higher floor. Because Flutter pretty much likes to spawn on the higher floors. So if you're making it to those really high floors, then I definitely recommend using a higher speed tune. And for Scraps and Goob, if you're distracting them, then I don't really know other than what you're gonna do to try and escape them, to like keep them in your sight. But you're just gonna run around like those little file cabinet thingies. Again, it's in the recording, right next to Tegan, who we're trying to hide behind in front of the box. Those things, you just gotta like go around islands. You should escape them / distract them pretty easily. I'll also make a video on distracting. If guys, just let me know in the comments. And now for the mains. Yeah, let's go for mains. I think they're the next level of rarity, if I'm remembering correctly. For mains, their abilities make them harder to run away from. So I haven't really seen a main character in a while, but for Shelly, she's pretty much just a more annoying extraction getaway type thing. She's pretty much just a more annoying Shelly, if you want to put it that way. Or she's just a more annoying Toodles, if you want to put it that way. Some people do. But yeah, she's rather easy to escape, you know. So you just gotta like, it's really not much you can do for mains other than what you do for like the rest. And try and use less stamina when escaping mains, because they aren't really the best people, like the best twisteds that try and go away, like the commons go away easy. So yeah, and let's see here. So for V, you're gonna want a really far distance if you're trying to escape her, because she gives slowness. And if you're extracting, if you're extracting and her pop-ups come up, and you get a skill check and her pop-ups show up. This has happened to me a couple of times, but you're just gonna like hide behind anything you can, and that's really all you can do for V. And I'm sorry for what I'm recording with for the microphone. It doesn't really last for really long, so I just kind of got cut off right there. Anyways, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna like talk about 2 characters at a time. So like for Astro and Pebble. Astro gives you sleepiness, so that your stamina regen isn't very good. So I recommend using, if you don't know what trinket to use, try using it's called the Thermos, and try and get some better stamina regen by using those protein bars that has Sprout's face on it, and that'll help with it. And so yeah, Pebble has a really far distance, so if there's somebody distracting, then you should be good, if your stealth is pretty good. But if Pebble does see you, just hide behind something as soon as possible. And if you're the distractor, then watch my soon to be upcoming. Okay, I cannot speak right now, but watch the video that I'm gonna be making on how to distract Twisteds. And now we're gonna move on to the last 2, Roger and Razzle and Dazzle. Razzle and Dazzle is really easy to be careful around as long as you don't sprint in their circle. And if they do see you, then hide behind something as soon as possible. And for Roger, there's a way to identify him. If I can, I'll put some pictures up of a real research capsule and a fake one. But the fake one doesn't have the little tape embroidery thing around it, but the real one does. So just kind of be aware of that. I opened one in the recording video that I have up here, but just don't really do that. So if he does see you, he gives you 3 slowness and 3 confusion. If I can read those little line numbers right, but just try and run away as soon as possible. If you like look back to, I'll put a certain time in text in the corner, but go back to that timing to like see about how far you have to go away, because I accidentally opened his capsule in this recording. So yeah, that's really all for this video. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.